now hoping for Eurovision glory. He's here in just a moment. Also, are they closer to finding the killer tonight? Marcella star Ray Panthaki is here to tell us more. And Nicky Byrne is with us all morning. It is always good to see you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Always good to see you. We're going to talk loads about Eurovision because it's massive, isn't it? Huge. We'll talk about that later on, but also you've been playing a bit of football.
Yes, well, obviously I played for Leeds United, when I was 17. So,
I know.
God, there's an old one there. Yeah, so I play Soccer Aid as well. So that's coming up, Robbie's charity game, which is fantastic. It's every 2 years. It's for UNICEF, and it's England versus the rest of the world. And we won it last time, rest of the world. We beat England in Old Trafford. So I got a nice little goal there. Yeah, I was happy with that one.
Oh, beautiful.
That's every boyhood's dream there at Old Trafford. That's me. Just living the dream right there.
That is living the dream.
It's my Lee Sharp celebration as well.
Woohoo! Is it fair, England against the rest of the world, though? I mean, the rest of the world's awful big. It's awful huge.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably right, actually. With the rest of the world, we get some great players because you get some ex-pros playing. So over the years, there's been Figo, Zidane, Giggs has played. So, yeah,
amazing.
I'm waiting to hear who we have this year as our pros. But
it's such a great occasion, and it's for a brilliant cause, as you said. It really is. Now, look, sit, have a cup of tea, because I've got loads to talk to you about, because there's so much happening, and it's very, very exciting, and it's lovely to see you, as always. Right now, though, on Saturday night, Alicia Dixon said that my next guest gave one of the best Britain's Got Talent auditions so far. Welcome back. From flying without wings to flying solo, Nicky Byrne is back with me after 9 o'clock, and John is in the kitchen later on as well. Still to come this morning, Westlife's Nicky Byrne is right here talking Eurovision in just a moment. But today is a bank holiday, which means boy bands of all time. But Nicky Byrne is about to head back into the charts, and this time he's going it alone. You're flying without wings. Nicky Byrne shot to fame in the late 90s as 1/5 of Westlife. The band went on to have 14 number ones and sold nearly 50 million records worldwide. But now, Nicky is heading to Eurovision to represent Ireland. Nicky is right here. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. So Eurovision is all coming up. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling nervous. It's the semi-final is we've got to qualify.
Yeah, you've got to qualify now. There's so many countries involved.
Yeah. So there's the big five, which is obviously the UK, Spain, Italy, France, that qualify automatically because they fund it. But Ireland and the rest of the nations have to go through a semi-final process. So our semi-final is on the 12th of May. That's on TV as well, and obviously the UK can vote and other countries outside.
Voting for you.
So any Westlife fans out there, big on the phone.
We will
be used to like us.
We will be voting for you, of course we will. But look, Ireland has got a great track record in the past. I mean, you guys won it about 3 times in a row or something mad. Yeah,
that was in I suppose, through the 80s and a bit of the 90s, and especially through the late 80s, early 90s. I think we were spoiled on it because we won it so many times.
That's right.
But recently with Eurovision, we've kind of, Ireland-wise, we've actually fallen off a cliff. We haven't won it in 20 years, but even now, a lot of times we don't qualify from the semi-finals.
It's outrageous.
So this, I was launching a solo album this year. I had been writing it for the past 3 years. And I thought, you know what? I've grown up watching Eurovision. I've delivered the votes for the past 3 years. When it goes to the country and says, good evening, wherever it's Dublin calling. I've done that for 3 years. So I've been in that circle. And I thought, yeah, why not? I'll go for this.
Too right. I mean, we're a bit cheeky about it in Britain.
Yeah, we're the same in Ireland.
It's all tongue-in-cheek and it's all a wee bit of a laugh. But actually, there's some cracking tunes.
Yeah.
Some cracking tunes.
Well, it's also, I mean, people love it. People on the street would say to me when we were, when I go in to do the results, they'd be quite disappointed that we wouldn't be there. They'd be like, oh, best of luck. It's a shame we're not there to have the party.
Because I have the party and I get treats from all around the world. And I mean, it's quite normal to do that, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
And to get dressed up, that's normal.
It's only, well, I don't know about that, but it's 30 or 40 seconds on screen and you deliver when I deliver the votes. And I come off and your phone hops from people around the world on Twitter, going, oh, there's the guy from Westlife. And it really is I think it's the third biggest TV show.
Huge.
There's the Olympic Games and the World Cup, Soccer World Cup, and then the Eurovision, which is like 200 or 300 million. So even the people upstairs today, everyone's going, have my Eurovision party, all set. It's going to be great.
Yeah, you bet.
You're only young once, and I thought, you know what? you might as well do something you're really going to enjoy. And you know, they don't shortchange the production. It's massive. It's as big as the Brits or the MTV European Music Awards or the Grammys in terms of production. So and viewership. So yeah, let's give it a shot.
But you'll be there on your own.
Yeah.
Without the boys. That'll be strange.
It's going to be very strange, you know. And the good thing is, I still keep in touch with the boys, and they've all wished me the best. And I was only with Keane the other night. Actually, he's a coach in Ireland on the Voice of Ireland. And yeah, I'm sure they'll wish, or they have done, but I'm sure they'll be watching.
Oh, of course.
And you know, but look, Westlife lasted 14 years, and we remain friends, and we left it at a great level. So should we one day ever say, you know what, we'd love to do it again for ourselves and the fans? I think, you know, if we were ever to consider it, I think it would be for ourselves and the fans, not for labels or management even. It would just be to recreate those great nights.
It would almost be like a sort of thank you as well, you know,
it would
just
be.
because that's lovely, because your fans are incredibly loyal and
they
stayed with you all the way through and are still there and will still be voting for you on Eurovision night.
Hopefully.
We cannot stress this enough.
Hopefully,
it must be. But you're doing great. I mean, you got the solo album out. Radio show as well. Now that's a good thing to be doing, because you love a chat. And so how does the radio show work? Is it mostly music based, or is it?
Yeah, well, I grew up as a kid loving radio shows and chat shows and stuff like that. So, you know, when Westlife ended, and I'd been in probably every radio station in the world promoting, and I always loved the idea of being behind the mic, you know, and interviewing the big stars that come in and whatever. So I've been very lucky on the radio show starts. We're on air on RT2 FM with Jenny Green, who's my co-host, from 10 a.m. to 1, 5 days a week. And we have like the big stars that come into Ireland to promote movies or music. They're all on the show. So Liam Gallagher's been in, Kevin Hart, the comedian. Like whoever comes into Ireland comes on the show, pretty much. So it's great fun, and I love the liveness of it, and it's every day. And I drive into work every day, and people have said to me in the past, "Is it not strange for you, you know, having a normal job or whatever?" I'm like, believe me, it's not a normal job, and I have my routine. I grab my coffee, and I never had that in Westlife, you know.
No,
so
you didn't, because you guys, it was nuts. It was crazy. You know, one minute you'd be in here at sort of like 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, getting ready for a live performance, and then you're probably up in Aberdeen, and then you're over in Asia, and it's all crazy.
And you know what's lovely as well? My kids, I've 9-year-old twin boys, and my little girl Gia is 2.5. So all the house get up at whatever 7:30. My wife takes them into school, and I head off into 2FM, and you know we finish at 1 o'clock, which is brilliant.
You can pick them up from school and have a sort of routine, which is what you don't have when you're travelling around the world.
You know, and I saw it then with One Direction after us. You know, you know, it is great. It's the best life job you can ever wish for. But it does take a lot out of you. And if you start a family, and then when the kids get of an age where they go to school, all of a sudden it's like, well, you know, something's got to kind of give here, you know. So, but the Westlife years were great, 14 years, and have all the DVDs, and you know, if you ever want to reminisce, you can. So you know, I'm in a good place now. The album was great for me, my own solo album, which is actually coming out around Eurovision.
Yes.
That was great for me to get into a studio with absolutely no pressure, you know. I'd no A&R man shouting at me, I'd no label, I'd no deal, I'd nothing, and nobody telling me this is what you should do or you should do. It was just like blank page. And
fantastic, very refreshing. That would be special. Real freeing.
Yeah,
real sense of absolute freedom. It's brilliant. Nicky, it's so good to see you. Will you stay and have some food in a minute?
I'd love that. Lamb looks incredibly nice.
We'll have
Is
some
it done yet? No.
Nearly. We're about to go and have that bank holiday feast, but first the competition.
Good morning. Now, if you've been wishing to win one of our competitions, then this could be the one for you. It's our bumper spring prize of £50,000, 2 cars and some great gadgets.
50,000.
It's time to taste this. It looks lovely. Will I just have a wee bit of this?
I'm sorry,
we can do that. That's all right.
I've not even got a knife and fork again.
So 45 minutes, you say?
45 minutes, yeah, and you've got to let it rest for at least 20-25 minutes.
It's got cherries in it, you said.
And that way it'll go really soft and tender and gorgeous. But yeah, the salad, leave the salad as well to rest.
You know, when I've watched these shows before and people go, I always think they're just saying that because on TV. But actually, that really,
it really is good.
Beautiful.
You heard it here first.
It's the highlight of the job.
That's amazing.
So, Nicky, look, good luck with Eurovision.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll get through to the finals. You have to.
As Louis would say, they've got to pick up the phone and vote.
They've got to pick up the phone and vote.
Touch wood.
They will pick up the phone and vote. So good to see you. So good to see you. And good luck with that, as we said. And this is gorgeous.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Absolutely perfect. That's what we want.
Good lamb.
Good, isn't it?
It's, like I say, perfect for the barbecue.
And I like the cherries in there.
Yeah, you just make it sour, sweet.
I would never have thought of that.
It's
There'll be none of
clever.
this left.
I haven't had any breakfast, so I'm
not.
really hungry.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Dig in, Nicky.
Right, that's about it for today. Don't miss tomorrow's show because we will be joined by Alicia Dixon right here and lovely Georgia Mayfoot to launch our 2016 High Street Fashion Awards. So looking forward to that. You have a fantastic Bank Holiday Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.